Welcome to Career Bits, the official podcast of the University Career Center here at Charlotte. I'm your host, Madison, and today we are going to be talking about 5 things first-time college students should know to get comfortable at college and with their campus. Some of y'all may know that I myself am a freshman, and by knowing these tips and tricks before arriving on campus, it was extremely helpful towards my first week of school and will go on to be beneficial for the first fall semester. The first topic we're going to be talking about today is making life balance a priority with time management. There's usually a saying that goes that you can only have 2 things excel in college out of the 3 categories, those being social life, academics, or sleep. And I believe that to be extremely untrue if you develop the skills of time management. If you could just sit down and create a schedule and reach out to your friends and say, hey guys, I can only hang out this day because I have that 8 a.m. class and I need my sleep. That's putting your social life, your academics, and your sleep all into the same category and making that equal. So by having that time management and be creating schedules, it'll be so beneficial to creating a balanced first semester of school. The next topic we're going to be talking about is do not be afraid to ask for help. Find your place, find your people, and find your purpose. While it may be scary to take that first step of reaching out, there are other students just like yourself who are going through the same thoughts. Rather that not knowing how to get to class or getting lost during a lecture and needing help. Last week on the podcast with Jay, we talked about your why and how that can achieve your goal for college. We talked a little bit about finding those people to help you out, and that is a huge key part. Once you find your people, you will feel so much more at home on campus. We also have a ton of resources on campus for you to reach out to if you're needing that extra help, which we will cover later on in the podcast this month. Allowing you to find your people and find these places that you guys can meet and hang out to get more comfortable around campus, especially when you have those people and those places and knowing your purpose to get you through this first semester. Moving on, we're going to be talking about checking out clubs and fairs around campus. Another way to definitely get to know your way around campus is attending those clubs and job fairs. For example, sororities and fraternities are doing Rush this last weekend, and if those weren't your cup of tea, we always have club fairs and job fairs going on around campus and opening up those resources for you. Actually, coming up soon is our first career fair on Friday, September 17th, which is the virtual fall career and internship fair from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, Friday, September 17th, the virtual fall career and internship fair from 11 to 3 p.m. You can always access our career fair information through our website, career.charlotte.edu, and click on the career fair tabs to get more information. By going to these fairs and learning about these jobs and resources we have on campus, it will totally give you a new inside scoop of what our campus has to offer and hopefully make you more comfortable about joining these clubs and getting to know the campus. The fourth topic we're going to be talking about today is taking advantage of all the campus resources. In these past 3 topics we've been talking about, I kept using the word resource, and that is such a huge word that represents Charlotte. Being on such a huge campus such as Charlotte, the school has definitely provided the students with amenities to make college a little easier. From having a Starbucks right in the student union to the amazing rec center with an indoor and outdoor pool, or even the buses that use an app to track their locations and pickup times, the resources on the campus allow students to be able to move around campus and access amazing amenities with the tip of your finger. Charlotte is such a technological school by having these apps, such as the dining apps or the bus apps, and that just makes it a whole lot easier for students who are in a rush or panicking over where to go, especially these freshmen not knowing where all these amazing halls are. By having these apps, it makes campus a whole lot easier to access. And our final topic we're going to be talking about today is you are where you are for a reason. While the stresses of college can make you doubt your choices, just remember that you were accepted here as a 49er for a reason. You are not just a number, you are you, and with your application, you have showed Charlotte your best. And not only did you choose Charlotte to apply to, but Charlotte chose you to become a 49er. Charlotte really loves showing off their students and showing off their school pride, which many of you have seen with the amazing giveaways that the campus has been allowing us to have. Just know that you are here for a reason, and although it can be super stressful as being a first-year student, just make the most out of it. And by taking these past tips and tricks that I talked about on campus, I promise that this first semester is going to be amazing. Thank y'all for joining this nice, short and sweet podcast that we had this week. Make sure you keep up with us on our social medias, CLT Career Center on Instagram and all of our other platforms to get the inside scoop for the Career Center. Don't forget, we also have the Niner Challenge going on through the Career Center. There's some more details in 2 podcasts ago that we talked about with Michelle and Jay. Once again, I'm Madison, and thank you so much for joining us on Career Bits.